Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Right, guys, I shared with you yesterday, subhanAllah, a article from The Guardian which raised concerns about a rift between MBS and King Salman um, in Saudi Arabia. I've been keeping a very close eye at events as they unfold, and this is specifically concerning the hadith about the three sons of a Khalifa fighting for our treasure, and the event horizon would be the death of the Khalifa, the ruler at the time, subhanallah. So his health has always been something that I've kept a very close eye on. What's interesting is that the Brookings Institute have covered the health of King Salman of recent times, January the 9th. It kind of slipped through the cracks, but I guess we've just caught it on the back end, and I thought we may as well discuss it and explore it and see the connections between events and real events as they unfold, and the synergy between them and possibly the hadith that we just spoke of, the three sons of a Khalifa. So let's just go through this article together. Since ascending the throne in January 2015, King Salman of Saudi Arabia has been a frequent traveller. In 2016, he went on a tour of surrounding Gulf countries, and in 2017, he did a month-long tour of Southeast and East Asia, in addition to other international travel. This all changed in 2018. Surprisingly, King Salman has not left the kingdom since a visit to Russia in October 2017. This includes foregoing his annual month-long summer vacation in Morocco, which we're aware of is quite extravagant, and he does that quite often. The sudden cease in foreign travel prompts the question, what changed? King Salman is believed to be in the early stages of dementia, and as time goes on, his condition surely worsens. Though Saudi officials continue to deny that the king's health is in decline, recent episodes contribute to continued speculation regarding his mental state. King Salman's speeches have become significantly shorter. His latest address to the kingdom lasted a mere 8 minutes. Meetings with foreign dignitaries have also become more brief and less substantive. The king reportedly recently asked a Libyan delegation about the health of Muammar Gaddafi, at which point royal court aides cut the meeting short. Of course they would, simply because he should be aware of the fact that he's been murdered and killed, and that he's no longer with us, unfortunately. Given his declining health, one would expect the king to continue travelling for summer vacations, even if he chooses to curtail official state visits. Therefore, it is particularly striking that King Salman did without his annual month-long trip to Morocco in 2018. Perhaps the reason for the king's lack of travel is more political in nature. King Salman's last foreign trip was in October 2017, 1 month before the Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, MBS, led a shakedown of Saudi Arabia's elite in the name of ending corruption. Given the fact that this move made enemies out of many of the kingdom's most powerful, it may be that King Salman recognizes that should he leave the state, other members of the royal family may mobilize in an effort to remove Crown Prince from line of succession. Again, that kind of lends into the dispute between three sons of a Khalifa. The king's presence also adds legitimacy to MBS's policy decisions, both domestic and foreign, conversely. Perhaps the king chooses to remain in the kingdom in an effort to rein in the crown prince and keep him in check. For all of the attention MBS has received as the face of the kingdom's recent reforms and policy decisions, it is clear that King Salman continues to have the final say. This has been made evident time and again, with instances such as the king calling for Aramco IPO or clarifying that the kingdom remains a staunch supporter of the Palestinians and would not bend its support for Jerusalem as the capital of a future Palestine, which is interesting because it's in direct conflict with what MBS has been saying, at least that's for sure. Though it is impossible to conclusively state the reason for King Salman's complete abstention from foreign travel at this time, Whatever the impetus for the king's lack of travel, it is likely to have a significant ramifications for future of internal Saudi politics. The below timeline outlines the king's foreign travels since 2015 and will be updated regularly to reflect any changes. And this pause it where you see appropriate. But this basically details his travel, and I guess you will see there's certainly a decline between his travels throughout the early stages of his ascension to the throne, and then of recent times, subhanAllah. So, I mean, this is of interest. I personally feel, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best, and that demise will come this year. And on the flip side, I think they will announce also Queen Elizabeth's demise in the UK. We'll discuss that at length, why I believe the two have some sort of connection some other time, subhanAllah. But at the moment, I thought this was at least relevant and specific. Again, it's you'll find this in the science forecasts for 2019. And the Queen, I guess we quoted that in 2018 as well, and it's kind of overlapped onto 2019. Wallahu alam, let's see what happens. But subhanAllah. Okay, New Zealand just had a 6.6 magnitude earthquake as well as we speak. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect and guide us. Jazakallah khairan wa assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.